Hey, DJ.
Hey, M, and hello, listener, and welcome back
To This, That, and Chit Chat.
a podcast.
That's strictly entertaining.
I like that cadence.
That one's good.
Yeah. I felt like I was doing a lot.
So one of our youngest listeners,
Sure.
William, yes, is, I should know this, 3, maybe?
Okay.
And his mom goes, hey, DJ, and he goes, hey, M.
Beautiful.
And then his mom goes, Morgan goes, hello, listeners.
Ugh.
And the other day, she came downstairs, and he was just listening to the podcast by himself. He had just hit play. I love that. This one's for you, Will.
Amazing.
Yeah.
William, thank you.
Thanks for listening.
So how you been?
Good, how are you?
Great.
So glad to see you.
It was warm this weekend,
It was.
which was great.
Yeah.
Went hiking
Oh my gosh, where?
at Shenandoah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's far.
We were like, let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
go. So we did it up, and I was super sore. And we were huffing and puffing because we have winter bodies right
Yeah.
now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but really
How far
fun.
did you hike?
I think it was like about a mile up and a mile back.
Okay.
So not bad, but
you're
we're
in the
not used to
mountains.
elevation, and we're not
Yeah.
used to elevation change.
That's valid.
So,
Yeah.
we're going to get up there more.
And if there's something you all should know about DJ,
I don't know where this is going.
is this man will drive to Shenandoah for nothing.
Sure.
He loves going to Shenandoah.
I love Shenandoah.
So much so
Yeah.
that one time early in our friendship,
Sure.
he was like, hey, there's going to be a meteor shower. Who wants to come? And it was a work night. And all of us were like, we're not driving to Shenandoah for a meteor shower that we might be able to see. And DJ went,
Yeah.
and then it was cloudy.
Well,
And you couldn't see anything.
no, I did. No, it wasn't cloudy, but I didn't see the shower. I saw like maybe 1 or 2 meteors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was about to say, a 2-mile hike is not a super long hike for that far of a drive.
Sure.
But that does not bother you.
No. And it's like, it's a little different when it's like, it's the only nearby mountain,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, well, we could go on a nature walk here, or
True.
we could go on a hike an hour away.
Yeah.
So we just both wanted to get out.
I get it.
So
Yeah. Way to go.
thanks.
So fun.
Yeah. Reality recap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ's got the
I literally
Survivor.
Survivor, the like menu is literally on my TV right now because when Emily walked in, I was finishing up the episode.
And I did not catch last week's.
That's right. Okay, so basically, there's no tribal council because one of the guys on Yellow, maybe
Yeah.
one of the teams had to go home because he's got to get an MRI.
Well, let's talk about that just for a second because
Okay.
his name is Rendon.
Sure.
There's a letter missing at the beginning. It's
Trendon.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Brendan is a name.
Yeah. Okay.
Rendon?
Rendon is not.
Not a name.
I gotcha.
Continue.
I gotcha. So Rendon went home because he's got like a pinched nerve or something. They're trying to figure it out. Banu, who's on the Purple Tribe, who lost again. Banu was in first, but there's some dude on the Yellow Tribe who is like a super fan. Like they showed a clip from what I assume is his application video.
Yeah.
His living room is like genuinely just full. Like I didn't see furniture. It was just like Survivor puzzles that he's created to challenge
Oh,
himself.
that's a freaky thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude is wet. So anyway, this Yellow team was in last. Then they got to it was like one where they had to like go in the water, swim, and then they had to do the one where they throw the bags onto the pedestals. And he like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
right,
he
like
knew.
got it. He
Yeah.
had the balance.
He
right.
does that as he eats dinner normally.
Yeah. This is like twice a week for
Yeah.
him. So then Purple team, who has sucked, but I think we're in like first, couldn't get the bags, and so they lost again.
Yeah. Banu is his name?
Banu.
Yeah. He is a little erratic with his behavior.
He doesn't have a strategy so much as he has emotions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like very volatile. Emotion.
Like he does not ever sit in the middle.
No.
He is
He's either
a 10
screaming
or a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's crying.
Yeah.
Or And last week he was like, just tell me what to do. Just I don't even
Yeah.
know. Like he has no concept of the game.
Correct.
So
Yeah, he's got to go.
Yeah.
This week he was just crying the whole time to everyone. Like everyone he saw, he just cried about how he wants to stay in. And one of his teammates was like, "Well, that's fine. Who do you like? What's
Yeah.
your plan?" And he's like, "I don't know. I just want to stay." She's like, "You see how that's hard for me to work with, right?"
yeah. You're like, what am I supposed to do with this?
So anyway, great episode.
Okay.
The other thing I started watching,
Please tell me.
Amazing Race.
Oh, interesting. I've loved the show before.
Yeah, I watched it. This was another one I watched as a kid. I'm in.
It's a good show.
It's so fun. I want to do it so badly.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to apply to that with my mom and Survivor by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's valid. I saw a tweet my sister Rachel sent me the other week,
Sure.
last week, that said I could never compete on The Amazing Race because I'd be too embarrassed to run in public with a backpack on. And I was like, that's it.
Here's
That's
the
it.
thing. The thing I learned about watching The Amazing Race is I could definitely make it probably 3 legs in
Okay.
for sure. Because there are definitely people stupider than me.
Yeah.
There were these siblings who, first of all, got lost. And then they went down an alley that was like only, you could not turn your car around in this alley.
Oh, okay.
It was the length of a car, the width
Okay.
of a car. So they went down the alley, realized it was blocked, and instead of backing up to get back out, they turned the car around. They
Oh.
did probably a 150-point turn to turn the car around. And I'm like, that is so comforting to someone who might do the show because you just
Yeah.
realize there's always someone stupider than you.
That's very valid. And I think you guys would. Kelly would be good at getting people to like you guys,
Oh, yeah.
while you would be deceitful enough to like win.
I know. Well, I mean, my mom and I both, but like this week, it'd be a hard balance because I am in a game very competitive, but then like we'd be at like, because I think when you get somewhere, you like get a chill for 24 hours, right? When you get to a
There's
stop.
some points, or like, oh, you're not able to leave until tomorrow, so you're all just like
I'd
hanging out.
like I'd love talking to people then, but like this week, so I guess some of the challenges, like an even number of people have to do them, and they don't tell you if that number of people have done it.
Okay.
So this team had gotten to a challenge, realized that it was full, and we're going to the other one, and they saw another team headed towards that challenge, and they stopped them and were like, "Hey, it's full," and I
Yeah.
would have just let them go.
Exactly.
Right?
That's
Like,
the game.
But maybe that's not strategic. I don't know. I haven't watched it enough. Maybe you do need people to help you later on. I don't know.
I mean, there's a thing later on called U-turns or like detours,
Oh.
where you can be like, oh, like someone would put you and Kelly's face up there and be like, you actually have to do both of these roadblocks. So you don't want to screw over too many people because
Okay.
they'll put you up.
Okay.
But at the same point, like,
Yeah.
it's a hard balance.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that'd be a blast. Obviously, I've talked about wanting to go on Survivor. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to apply to both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah, me too.
I'd watch.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Now to the real reason we're here. Unless, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we jump in?
Bachelors, it's coming.
Oh, sure.
It's coming towards the end. We just
Yeah.
had fantasy suites.
Okay.
I like all the 3 girls that are left.
Good. So they
That's
got
fine.
rid of the toxic chick.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's 3 left. Love Daisy. Daisy's the queen, and I just want her to win. But
Okay.
anyway, that's it.
Okay. I've heard that this season of Love is Blind, which has been out for a bit, but I've
Yeah.
heard it's kind of unhinged.
I have 2.
So I'm thinking about watching it.
See, it's just, this is what I've said. If I am too far, like if I've
Remove.
missed too much
Yeah.
of the season,
Yeah.
it's so overwhelming to go back and watch it all.
Yeah. Well, the thing about, I mean, it's kind of the beauty and the worst about Netflix is like it doesn't happen live,
Yeah.
right? So that's why I feel like, oh, I'll just watch it at my own pace. But like when it's a live thing, like if it's if it's like a month into Survivor and I haven't seen it, I'm not going to catch
Yeah.
up and I'm not going to watch it halfway through.
That's true.
Yeah.
But Love is Blind, then that's 12 hours you have to catch up on.
I didn't think about it like that.
Like, that's hard.
That's a lot. Yeah, I'm probably not going to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, good. Do you think he has someone in mind he wants to marry?
I can't tell.
Mm.
I'm hoping Daisy, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all,
Y'all.
Y'all, we, as we've said, came up with some ideas for 2024 to make it the best year of the pod ever. One of those is we're going to dive into some conspiracies from time to time. Today.
Farrellwood People Part 2.
Yeah. If
Not
you
today,
will.
but soon.
But maybe we'll just dive right into that. Today we're actually doing something current. A current event, if you will.
Yeah. Topical.
Where is Princess Kate? What happened to her?
Yeah.
The internet has had a field day with it.
And we're right there with them.
And it's been fun.
Now, disclaimer.
Sure.
This is coming from two people who don't follow the royal family.
No, not even.
Who
very
don't know
much.
protocol. Who
No.
don't know history.
I know some history
yes,
now
but,
after my deep
you
dive.
don't follow them continually.
No.
And we know we have some listeners who are.
Yes.
So I'm sure there will be things we say that annoy you listeners. And I apologize in advance.
No, but please let us know.
No, let us know what. Are you being sarcastic?
No,
You want to?
I'm just so desperate for some fan interaction
Oh.
that even if it's negative, I want it.
Should I start telling you when we get fan responses?
Oh, yeah, we do on the gram, huh?
We get a lot on the gram, and Ryan texts us every time. He's so great. Every time he's like, loved this line, loved this line. Oh, at the end, I have a Napoleon Dynamite update for you.
I can't
Let's
wait.
get into our topic, and then
Okay.
we'll wrap up with our things.
So, basic timeline. In January? Maybe it was December?
The last sighting of her, official sighting, was December.
Yeah. And so then I think in January they said, hey, all of her future appearances are paused for a scheduled
Abdominal
surgery.
Yeah.
She will be out of the public eye for 10 to 14 days.
I thought they said no one will see her until Easter.
Right. Oh, sorry. She will be in the hospital for 10 to 14
Yes.
days. Yeah.
And no public.
And no public appearances until Easter. Which has been the case.
Yeah.
Then, so nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, they released a photo that has been heavily photoshopped.
Well, before that,
Oh, okay.
they start dropping like flies.
Who starts dropping like
The royals.
Oh, sure, because the king now has cancer.
King has cancer. So
Yeah.
then Camilla is like, I'm also not going to do anything because I'm supporting my husband.
Oh, right.
And William has pulled out from a couple events.
Well, and William pulled out of like an event to. It was like a
A
funeral
memorial
for
for-
like his godfather.
Yeah.
And it was like minutes from his home.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
So currently the 4 top royals ain't doing anything.
And I'll get into that. Well, let's just finish the timeline. So
then they release a photo.
they released a photo, heavily photoshopped, and like clear to the naked eye if you know where to look.
Yeah.
Like it's because it was like, this has been photoshopped. I looked at it. I was like, how do they know? And then I saw like pointed out every single part, and I was like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
heavily photoshopped.
Also in the photo, not wearing her wedding ring.
Not wearing her wedding ring.
Yeah.
But update to the timeline. She was spotted this weekend shopping with her husband. They were walking briskly. I've seen the video, and they both looked happy. So she is alive. So any conspiracies about her not being alive, I don't think debunked. You're not worth discussing in this podcast, because I've seen, in fact, I have it right here on my screen.
And it's her?
Oh yeah, it's definitely her. 100%. Here, I'll show you, actually, if you want to see it.
Sure.
Oh, crap. It's on TMZ, and they have the worst interface.
Okay.
Like, as soon as the video stops, a new one starts. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's her. Oh, there we go. It's just some dude in his car filming the royals walking down the lane. Here they come. There's Prince, and there's Kate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely her. Anyway, so she looks great.
Do they just walk around without security?
So I think this is like within like the royal area.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that existed.
This is in this is in Windsor Farm Shop. So this is like within, I don't know what Windsor is. Windsor's not a town, right? It's the castle where they live.
This is when one of our royalist friends.
All right, yeah. So anyway, she was seen at the Windsor Farmers Market carrying a bag. She does not look like she just had surgery.
Okay.
Meaning she looks like fully recovered. Anyway, So that's the timeline. Couple weird things. One, previously, Kate is always seen. Like, Kate is the model of constancy.
Yeah.
She is photographed constantly. The other thing is, both times she have 3 kids. Every time she's had a kid, like the same day she's had the kid, she comes out of the hospital with the kid to take a picture for the paparazzi.
Yeah.
So that's weird. 2, her and William, like, yeah, they're royals. They don't let everyone know every part of their life, but they're pretty forthcoming.
Yeah.
Obviously not talking about their willies in books like The Spare did. But
I was like, what are you talking about? No, I know what you're saying. Never
but
mind.
they're pretty forthcoming. So the fact that it has been complete radio silence, while the king has been very forthcoming about his treatment, very public. Like,
Yeah.
here's what's happening. Here's what I have. We caught it early. Here's what we're doing. Whereas with her, it's like, first of all, was it scheduled? Because you said scheduled surgery, but you had you had appearances for her lined up that you had.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was scheduled. I
Okay.
think this was an emergency surgery.
What
Or-
surgery do you think it was?
So I actually don't think it was surgery.
Oh,
I do think it was some sort of like mental breakdown.
interesting.
Meaning, I don't think she went like cuckoo bananas or anything, but I think there's a possibility she was like overwhelmed, checked herself into like a
Facility.
inpatient facility just to like have some recuperation time. Because otherwise, what explains the like just complete radio silence? Because she's usually like everywhere.
So my take
Okay.
is I think maybe she had a breakdown is maybe too excessive, but
Sure.
like started voicing her opinion because I think he cheated on her.
Okay, that's the big one swirling.
Yeah.
Is that he's cheating on her with her best friend or ex-best friend.
With the Kroger version of her.
Yeah. Kroger, what's her face? Kroger Kate.
Yeah.
I forget her name. Oh, Rose Hanbury, the Marchioness of Cholmondeley. Oh, it's pronounced Chumley, but it's spelled Cholmondeley. But it's pronounced Chumley. Anyway, so there's that rumor that's been swirling for years. As far as I know, completely unsubstantiated. But we're in conspiracy.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I think, I don't know. I also found another conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Also, back to the picture.
Sure.
The fact that they had her take ownership for it.
I know.
Clearly, she's not the one who tweeted it, but the fact that
I
she
know.
was like, I too
I'm
like
an
to
amateur.
dabble in
Yeah.
amateur Photoshop. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
this?
People are convinced that picture was taken in November.
Well, it's the exact Vogue cover.
No, it's her same smile from the Vogue cover.
Yeah, but the face, if you do the overlay, is exactly the same.
But her face always looks the same.
I don't know.
I saw that.
I think it's sketchy.
But I did see someone on TikTok who like went through the outfits from that day in November, and they were like,
They're all the same.
they could like they've clearly been. She's like, well, they just tweaked the colors in Photoshop, but they're the same outfits.
Oh,
And I don't think she's crazy.
okay.
Meaning she's clearly a conspiracy theorist, but like, is it plausible? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from Sarah in New York.
Okay.
And honestly, I think she's got some interesting takes.
Sure.
She starts with, please take this with a grain of salt. I won't. I think, hot gossip is fact.
Yeah.
Speculation that there's going to be a change in the order of succession wherein William is installed because Charles dies, or William's illegitimate child
Okay, I've seen that too. Yeah.
is going to be added to the line. Or William is removed as unfit because he, 1, domestic violence, 2, killed somebody, 3, Charles doesn't trust him, he committed a crime, or if William is removed, then the crown goes to George. And if Charles dies before George is 18, that requires the appointment of a regent.
Ooh.
Want to know what a regent?
I assume it's just like a temporary king.
So people have speculated that Harry, when he went to his 45-minute trip to the UK in January,
Sure.
asked to be the regent.
Interesting.
And they said, no, And then they were like, well, he's like, then I'm gone. Goodbye.
Yeah, well, it was good seeing you.
Yeah.
For these 45 minutes.
Can
you imagine, like, having a family and then getting married and leaving that family?
No.
To where you see them once a year for 45 minutes?
No.
That's insane.
It is. I did watch their documentary.
The Harry and Meghan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's take a little side quest down that road. I'm
Do
so
I
curious.
think they were bad to Meghan? Yes.
Yes.
Do I think Harry could have handled it better? Yes.
Yes.
Do I think Meghan should have known what she was getting into? Yes.
Also yes.
She says stuff like, I had no idea what it was like to be a royal. And as a rom-com queen myself, watch The Prince and Me.
Also, like,
guess what? You learn about protocol. Have you seen what a girl wants?
Yeah.
There is something to be said. That she was like, I had no idea of decorum and rules, and that I had to greet the queen a certain way. I'm like,
also,
what?
from what I've heard too, she like kind of like didn't like, she was mad that she had to follow decorum.
Yeah.
And would like be kind of snooty about it. So like, yeah, I'm not super impressed with them.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
I do think that
I do think the press was totally unfair to her.
I agree.
And like racist.
yes.
Yes.
But I think we see with this Kate debacle that if the royal family wants to hide something, they can.
Dude.
So the fact that Harry and Meghan were so blasted by everything is, I'm like, I don't think the crown did as much as they could have to protect them.
Oh, interesting.
Because clearly, albeit horribly,
Yeah.
they are trying to protect William and Kate.
Sure.
And so I do think there's
Interesting
stuff there. But
Interesting.
I found out that
Wait, I do want to say, there is a line in there, right, where somebody's talking about her acting and calls her like a world-class actress.
I think so.
Yeah. I now say that every time I watch Suits. I like Suits.
Yeah.
I don't think she's good.
No, she's not. She's not. She was fine in Deal or No Deal.
But that was some shade.
I mean, she just stood there. What else has she been in?
She's good as a faceless model.
Yeah, just standing there.
A nameless model. That's funny.
She accomplished the goal.
That's true. So anytime I watch Suits, I'm like, just watch world class actress Meghan Markle. I say once in a generation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Anyway, okay.
So I guess any death of a royal must be told to 10 Downing, which is, I think, where the prime minister is.
Correct.
Before the public. And
interesting.
Guess who went to 10 Downing today?
Wait, what?
Guess. You won't. Barack Obama.
So they think he's the one reporting that a royal died?
I don't know. He went to an unannounced, unplanned visit to 10 Downing for 30 minutes, after which he didn't take any press and just left. Just a little wave to the crowd. Why is Barack there?
No, why is Barack there?
Why is Barack there?
Barack has no position in government.
Also, I feel like Barack, if anything, was closer with Harry and Meghan. Like, I don't know of any friendship he has with Charles. Why is he there?
I don't know of anyone who has a friendship with Charles.
Seriously. Also, everyone who's like, the fact that they're not willing to publish photos of Kate when they put those horrible pictures of King Philip right before he died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I've loved is the memes where it's like the Crown writers after this whole debacle, and it's like the writers.
Seriously,
just like,
everyone coming back.
Yeah.
So I just need to know why Barack is there.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck?
Why are you there?
Who's the prime minister now? Is it Rishi still?
I have no clue.
I don't know. Maybe he and Rishi are good friends.
But you're going to go in the middle of a chaotic storm like this and be like, now's my time to go hang out. I don't know.
That's bizarre. The other theories are, I love that she just got a bad haircut and is letting it grow out. I think that's hysterical. But a lot of people think either Brazilian butt lift or facelift.
That's wild.
I think given this video,
Yeah.
I doubt it was a Brazilian butt lift. Her butt doesn't look particularly lifted. And her face would be swollen for a lot longer than 2 months, right?
At least bruised for a little bit.
Yeah. So she did not look bruised.
Someone says they think she got a colostomy bag. I don't know why someone jumped to that, but that's what they thought.
She's like, she needed a colostomy bag installed.
Yeah. And they were like, that's why she hasn't taken any pictures, because she's embarrassed.
Because she's got a colostomy bag now.
Yeah.
Interesting. Our public appearances, she's got to figure out how to go around without the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they think she's been diagnosed with Crohn's disease.
Oh.
I don't know where people got that. But also, I think one of the biggest things we've realized is who knew that the UK's Mother's Day was in March?
Oh, yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
I know.
I was like, oh, I thought we all did it at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the leading conspiracies at this point were mental breakdown.
Cheating.
Definitely, if it was a surgery, it wasn't planned.
No.
And whether or not it's due to just like public pressure or
Infidelity.
something in their marriage.
Yeah.
People are like, they're close to divorce. Who knows?
Yeah. Do we think the royal family will last much longer?
Yeah,
Really?
I do. I think Britons like to complain about it, but like it's part of their identity.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it brings in more money than it costs.
Do you think, though, if William has done something wrong to Kate?
Ooh.
Because I think people still revere Princess Diana more than anyone.
Absolutely.
And I think Kate is the junior of that, right? Like, everyone loves her so
loves
much.
Kate, yeah.
So I think if people found out.
I would wonder, do the Britons love her? I know Americans love Kate.
I think they do.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go ask when I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello?
What
How
do
do
you
I
guys
feel
think
about
of
Kate?
Kate?
Is that why you're going to find her?
Oh my gosh, we're going to be there on Easter. I should go to her appearance.
You should. And be like,
Catherine, how art thou?
the butt does look lifted, Catherine. Yeah. I think there's definitely something weird going on.
No, for sure. And just the fact that, here's the thing. I think politicians are entitled to their privacy. I think public personalities are entitled to their privacy. I don't know that I feel that way about a royal family. You purport to represent the people, right? In not in an elected manner but through this bloodline, you are the sovereign of the people, right? I don't know. I feel like the people should know what's going on in your life. You know what I mean?
I agree. Because, it's
there's so much privilege involved in this life that we should.
And what's your talent? Like celebrities, it's a little bit hard because you're like, oh, they try to act and we revere them.
Yeah.
But you are just a person. You're a governing official.
You are a person who was born into the richest family on earth, right?
Your whole life is funded by the people.
Yeah, exactly.
You aren't doing
through nothing that you've done.
No merit of your own.
Yeah, no merit. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, so I kind of am I think the public deserves at least some pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at first they were like, oh, we told you she wasn't coming out till Easter.
Right.
But save face and just be like, okay, well, here she is.
Right. Well, and once you release that Photoshop picture, just release another one.
Yeah.
The fact that they've done nothing is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The quiet is
they
speaking
have
volumes.
Some of the worst PR people on earth.
And you would think after hundreds of years,
they should be fired.
You could figure this out.
Honestly, it's not hard.
Imagine the person who tweeted that photo, who published that photo.
And then who's
I'd say fired, but maybe because it's England, they were beheaded.
And
guillotined.
And then right before their beheading, they tweeted out something and then signed her name to it about how she meddles in Photoshop. Yeah.
Also, stop putting. I get her name's Catherine with a C, but if we're calling her Kate,
well, her name is Kate, right? Isn't her royal name Catherine?
Oh, maybe.
Or I don't know. I'm saying that. I don't actually know. Because they call her Kate with a K. I don't know.
So if he does have an illegitimate child,
Sure.
is it worth it to publicly announce that? My thought is,
No, I think you disappear the child.
I think so. So my thought is the mother of this child being like, I'm going to go to the press, and so they're trying to quiet it down because
In
I'm
which
like,
case, you kill the mother, right?
guillotine.
Bring it back.
Because my thought is, this child is going to be what, fifth in line, whatever.
Sure.
Like, it's far enough down the line that probably will never become a royal.
Right.
And do we think Harry is glad he got out of it before this, or if he's like, maybe this is my time to? I don't know.
I don't think Harry's happy.
I don't think he's, and that's why I think he can't be quiet.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy.
Stop going to the press. If you really were looking for peace, like, you would just be quiet.
You know what I find hysterical too is like they had all these deals with like Spotify.
Yeah.
I think they probably had one with Netflix, right? And they've done like I think Spotify was like a Spotify CEO was like, as far as we can tell, they've done nothing.
Yeah.
So I think they're depressed and just in a depression hole, and occasionally like text someone in the press to. Yeah.
Like, do you think they chat, William and Harry?
They have to. They're brothers.
I know, but
And like the only two people on earth who know what it was like to be them.
yeah, but is William so deep in it?
Yeah. I don't know. I would be so mad at my brother if he like not didn't just leave the family and like leave it be. He left the family and then like torched our name. I would be mad.
But how mad would you be if your brother was instigating hate towards your wife?
Do you think he was?
I don't know if he was instigating.
But you don't think he was protecting?
Helping.
Yeah. I'd be mad for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm just not like a revengey person. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I'd be like, you didn't protect my wife, so I'm gonna like try to destroy your.
Yeah. I think
name.
Harry and Meghan, yeah, I agree with that, where I think Harry and Meghan's choice to leave.
Yeah.
Great. Do what you need to.
Totally.
Protect your family, protect your
Absolutely.
wife, protect your kids.
Absolutely.
But everything they've done since then,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Come on. Yeah.
Meeting up with Oprah? You didn't need to do that.
Yeah. Did you watch the Chris Rock comedy special?
No, surprisingly, I missed that one.
Yeah. Well, it's not for me. Meaning, like, literally, I'm not the audience.
Oh, yeah.
But he has this one joke, and he's like, they went on Oprah and they cried about how they asked him, or they were speculating about what color the baby's going to be. He's like, I know that's not racist because every black family ever has done that.
Speaking of Chris Rock,
Sure. Yeah.
guess who was in Tyson's Thursday night?
Was it Chris Rock?
No.
Oh.
My man, David Spade.
What?
Yeah, he performed at Capital One Arena.
Oh, cool.
Hall.
Does he do stand-up?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, I just thought he was
Funniest man
an
of our
actor.
generation.
Like 2
kidding.
generations ahead of us.
Yeah, he's old, and he's not that funny. I just love him because of Emperor's New Groove.
He was funny back in the day, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Good. I think that basically covers it. There are obviously deeper holes you can go into, but
Yeah.
that is the basics.
we know something sketchy's going on,
Yeah, something happened.
and I just hope we find out one day. And maybe DJ will find out when he goes to Europe.
I'm gonna ask everyone.
Yeah.
What happened with Princess Kate?
Where's Kate?
Yeah.
Have you seen Kate recently?
Hashtag where's Kate?
I love that.
Yeah. Great.
Perfect. If you guys have any other conspiracies you want us to dive into, we're more than willing to.
For sure. Especially like current event
Oh my gosh,
conspiracies.
yeah.
How fun was that?
That was good.
Secondarily, if you have anything that we missed with this conspiracy,
Yeah.
hit me up
Perfect.
on the gram.
Yep. And I will relay the messages to DJ. DJ, do you have a rant?
I have a rant. I need to remember what it is, but I have one.
Should I start with my rant?
Yeah, why don't you?
Okay. So my rant is this TikTok account And I'm sure he's on Reels too.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
The account name is Date Right Stuff.
Date right stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That's not a
Okay.
sentence that makes sense.
Okay.
He is a very conservative individual,
Sure.
and he makes TikToks that he thinks are hilarious, right?
Sure.
And I'm going to be honest, I do not agree with his political beliefs.
Okay.
That everyone's entitled to their own beliefs.
Absolutely.
But the smugness and the that he emits is horrible. So I'm just going to play one for you, and you all
wow.
can't see him, but DJ will be able to, but I'll put the sound in the mic so
Okay.
that you can all experience this. And this is one that but because I hate watch them, now they come up on my feed all the time, and it makes me so mad. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
So if you spank your kid, you might go to jail. But if you don't spank your kid, they might end up a liberal. Parenting can be kind of tricky these days. So if you spank your kid...
Like what? Like what? What? And he gives this little smirk at the end of every video like he is the funniest person in the world. And it makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. Yeah, that's it.
It's just like stuff like that.
Yeah, that's like I picked one that wasn't as political
Sure.
because I don't want to offend some of our
Right,
listeners.
right.
But yeah, it's all things like that.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually going to rant about a lack of humility amongst people in politics. Meaning,
Gosh.
just people in general, not politicians, like
Oh,
people, you know,
Humans.
human beings.
Yeah.
They think they're on the right side of everything. There's no right when it comes to politics. It's just an opinion. Okay, but that's not my rant. My rant is people without a work-life balance, because
Amen.
they push their lack of work-life balance onto you.
Yep.
They email you while you're hiking in Shenandoah, and then they call your boss. Yeah,
What?
yeah. Not a great weekend.
Called your boss to say what? You're not
No,
working?
they didn't call my boss to complain about me. They just called my boss.
Oh, because
to-
they weren't getting a response from you.
Because I was in the mountains.
Did you get in trouble?
No, not at all. I
This
just said
is
sorry.
Saturday.
Yeah, I said sorry.
Yeah.
I was hiking. So anyway, but it's just annoying.
It is.
Yeah.
I feel blessed. I work on a team where everyone is very dedicated to work-life balance, which
Yeah.
I appreciate, and my
Yeah.
managers are very that way. But there are people who just think like, well, why wouldn't you do this at 7
Yeah.
p.m.? Or I'm going to send you a meeting request at 4:45. And I'm like, no.
When people are like, you're like, oh, when are you available? And they're like, what about 4:00 on Friday? And I'm like, why are you working?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that, but
No,
like,
you can be working, but like, why are you trying to start a new project
Yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Like, stop.
like I'm at my computer.
Yeah.
But I'm not like starting something new at 4:00.
No.
I am like trying to find ways to shut down everything
Yeah.
at 4:00. Yeah. So I'm sick and tired. And I think honestly, I work in politics.
Yeah.
And that's like a unique field. And I was thinking about this. I think politics is uniquely bad because they bring in young people who they don't have families and other
Yeah.
obligations. And then those young people learn that you don't get work-life balance, and then they turn into old people without work-life balance. And
And I will also say, I think a lot of fields are like this, but I think in politics also it is let's see how fast I can rise to the top.
sure.
So I'm sure there's colleagues of yours who are like, well, if I just put in a couple more hours, they're going to see that I'm dedicated. And it's like, nobody cares.
So anyway, have a work-life balance, y'all. Work is like, I mean, listen, if you get a lot of satisfaction, here's actually what I'll say. If you get a lot of satisfaction out of work and you want that to be your thing, great. Like if that's where you get purpose, like all power to you. But like just do personal stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Like just do personal projects and then email the people you need to email the next day at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't interrupt my work-life balance because you don't have one. And
Yeah.
no judgment there. Just even though it sounds judgy, I really don't mean it as judgy. But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
What's that phrase? Like,
Don't yuck my yum.
Oh, that too. I was thinking like work to live, not live to work.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But like if you do live to work, like honestly, good for you.
Get a hobby. Sorry. That's all I can say. Like I think especially in careers like you and I have,
Sure.
it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely busy times and I think
Sure.
our jobs are important and I
Sure.
think we help people and I
Right.
think we do things, but like
nothing, I always think of it this way. Like if I don't get back to you in an hour, nobody's going to die.
no.
The campaign that you're interested in, because I do intelligence. I don't
Yeah.
actually work on a campaign, but like the campaign you're trying to get intel on, they're not going to go out of business. Your
Yeah.
campaign isn't going to, like, you're not going to lose based on this,
Yeah.
not getting this till 9 a.m. You know what I mean?
I also think if you die tomorrow, knock on wood, none of us will, your job will post your position the next day.
Yeah.
So like
That's what I always tell people when they're like, "Oh, I want to quit, but I don't.
I feel bad.
I have
Yeah.
loyalty. I don't want to screw anyone over." And I'm like,
No.
your company will fire you without a second thought.
Seriously.
Yeah. Especially in Virginia, where just a reminder, this happened to a coworker of mine. Like, just got let go out of nowhere. You don't need a reason to fire someone in Virginia. It's a
Really?
right to work state. So
what about DC?
DC, I would almost guarantee you need a really good reason to fire
Oh,
someone.
phew. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Okay, my rec.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute Bagels. It's a place in New York.
Okay.
Went last week.
Okay.
Cash only.
Oh,
So
you know a place is good when
be
it's cash
prepared.
only. Sure.
The building itself feels like a sauna. It's hot. They got those bagels boiling.
Because they're poaching them.
Yep.
Yeah.
The best bagel I've had in my whole life.
Really?
And I love a bagel.
Yeah.
But strawberry cream cheese with chunks of strawberry in it.
Ooh.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
That's
just
awesome.
recommend it. Next
Okay.
time people are going to New York, there's I think a couple of them, but
I've recommended it on the show, but somebody feed Phil, the TV show. Mm-hmm. We just watched his New York episode, which is very old.
yeah.
Man, I can't wait to go back to New York and try some like good stuff.
I got pizza. Aren't you proud of me?
Dude. Oh, yeah. No white sauce?
No, I did get white sauce.
Okay.
But still I got pizza.
Sure.
Yeah.
A New York slice.
Got a New York dog.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. From a street vendor?
Ooh, no.
Oh,
From
okay.
Gray's Papaya.
Okay. My rec.
Tell me.
Band of Brothers.
The military
The
movie
TV
show?
Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, but my family watches it every year on Memorial Day.
I highly recommend.
Okay.
I'm watching it for the first time right now.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Also, you might feel like your life is meaningless.
Oh.
I've gone through bouts of deep depression.
Oh, well.
I mean, not really, but like honestly, like for like a couple hours after a show, I'm like, nothing I do will ever matter as much as what these boys did.
As these boys did.
It's
That's
true.
true.
They're like 20 years old,
That's valid.
and they saved the world.
Yes, I don't have anything. I was going to make a joke of like, do you feel that after a Marvel movie? But then I was like, a little different. I won't make the joke. But amen.
Yeah. So, and really good.
Good.
Okay.
Where do you watch it?
Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah. It's also on Max, but Netflix right now.
okay, perfect. Speaking of Kroger, Kate,
Sure.
what's your favorite grocery store?
Okay, my favorite grocery store is Kroger.
Really?
Yeah. In Smith's, like any Kroger variety. But out here, that doesn't exist.
Correct.
So it's the Kroger brand Kroger Giant.
They don't sell Kroger at Giant.
I know. No, I'm saying it's
Oh.
the off-brand Kroger Giant.
How dare you? How dare you? I mean, Giant is my favorite grocery store, but it is not off-brand Kroger.
But
It
it's,
is.
I mean,
it is steps above Kroger.
it is like exactly the same as Kroger.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. For our Utah listeners, can we talk about how Smith's is way better than Macy's?
I've never been to Macy's.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's scary in there.
I've heard though Macy's you can like grind your own peanuts for peanut butter.
Do I need to do that?
I don't know, but that sounds cool.
They also give you a large ice cream cone which it seems like a chaotic snack to have while grocery shopping.
Wait, you can just...
You buy it.
Oh.
It's called a Kong cone.
Wait, what do you mean they give you a large ice cream
You
cone?
buy it. There's like a counter.
But you don't have to buy it before you shop.
You don't, but why else are you selling it in the grocery store?
I mean, but you could buy it on your way out.
You could. But why, if you had why wouldn't you eat it while you were walking around?
I guess. I don't know.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they have like bags of popcorn. You don't need a snack while you're grocery shopping. And if so, open a box of something you're buying like every other normal person.
Like everyone else.
Yeah.
Feel like you're stealing for a second. Feel a little edgy because you're eating something you haven't purchased.
I'm glad we agree on Giant, though.
Yeah, for sure. In the area, Giant.
Thought you were going to be at hoity-toity Harris Teeter.
No, I do love like Trader Joe's, but like it's hard to call Trader Joe's a grocery store.
You can't get everything you need.
No, you really can't. It's more like a fun...
It's a snack shop.
Yeah, it's a fun liberal snack shop.
Liberal like the political party?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like everyone in there's a crunchy granola hippie.
Yeah. A lot of kids who weren't spanked as a child. According to date right stuff. Should have known.
That was a good
bold
one.
coming from a Baby Gap kid. That's a real throwback if you guys don't get that
real
reference.
throwback. Okay. You know about the stuff going on with Boeing?
Yeah,
the door fell off.
Planes falling apart.
Yeah. Here's my question. Would you sit in the aisle seat of an Alaskan Air 737 MAX? Sorry, the
window
exit
seat?
row seat.
Probably not. I'd never sit in the exit row seat.
Out of choice or just because?
Out of choice.
Meaning like you would not, like if it's the last seat available on a flight?
I guess if it was the last seat, I would. But like, if they were like, "Oh, this row is open. Does anybody want to move up here for free?" No.
Okay.
I can't be held responsible.
Oh, okay. But it's not like fear. It's more like I don't want to be responsible if the plane starts crashing.
I mean, what would the other fear be?
That the door's gonna fly off.
Oh yeah. I haven't flown. I haven't flown since the door fell off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What if they paid you? How much would they have to pay you to sit in that row?
$1,000?
$1,000?
I don't know. I've never thought about it. Would you?
Yeah, absolutely. I would.
Hasn't it only happened once?
And then another, like, it wasn't the door but a panel fell off of another Boeing like last week.
Yikes.
Yeah, they're just falling apart.
It makes me scared to like have my phone out because everyone's like, "Oh, my phone got sucked out."
Oh yeah, and survived. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what am I to do?
Yeah.
Without my phone.
Like, who cares that it survived? It's not on my person.
We emergency land in Tuscaloosa.
Sure.
How do I serve? What do I do?
Oh yeah.
How do I contact anybody?
Plus, I don't have my ticket. It's on my phone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude,
my ID's probably out the window too.
I am never like just putting my phone down on a plane ever again in case it gets sucked out the window.
No, I'm gonna get one of those weird tourism plastic pouches you put around the neck.
Oh, sure,
like people wear on water rides?
the nerdy ones. Yeah. Oh
my gosh, we're gonna have to get chains for our glasses.
Oh my gosh. I hadn't thought this through. Great. Well, we're having the sisters over in about a minute.
Oh my gosh. Hey, sisters.
So,
okay.
Any last minute thoughts?
No. We'll talk about Napoleon Dynamite next week.
No. Give me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just.
I'm just saying we got to close up, but give me that.
Okay. Yeah. No. Hold on. I wasn't breath. Stress. Hold on. I'm coming. I can't remember what platform it was on. Okay. It's not just a Mormon movie. It was made famous at the Sundance Film Festival and was a final nominee for their Grand Jury Prize. It also won a Critics' Choice Prize in 2005 for Most Popular Movie of the Year and the MTV Overall Movie of the Year Award. It won Teen Choice Award for Best Comedy Movie.
I didn't know it won all those awards.
Yeah.
I knew it was out of Sundance and then it was picked up by Fox Searchlight and it was widely released and very popular.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it won those awards, so that's cool.
Thanks, Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria.
Yeah.
Always pulling it in for us.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Eat your tacos. Buy the merch. Have a good week.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.